What's goody, what's goody, what's goody, my peopleizations? What's goody, my peopleizations? Let's go. It's go time, baby. It's go time, baby. So, DS, J, Boston Boy Nation, King Jr., Young World, Sherman Callahan, PAlD, Crane Enterprise, CKK, Lewis Bay, Tiana Scott, Peace of Blessings, Queen. How you doing tonight? Vincent Williams, Alice Naives, Spaniard PR, Bowler Knoll, Black Ham TV, DSA 1, number 3, Sherman Callahan, Adrian Vett, Jay Gibson, Pope Porter, DP Rocker, Giovanni Walker, Pete James, Alice Naives, Chris Rod Media TV, George Green, Nathan Beckham, G Matic, Taquan Savage, what's good with you, King? Malante Davis, Harold Lipson, what's good? Zainier Presley, Senzo South Africa in the building, Euphorbio Dave, what's goody, what's goody? So, Tony Montgomery, Donnell Carbe, Naeem Quiet Storm Tate, my brother, Chad Teal, Ray Redmond, Tony Montgomery, Jose Fables, Nathan Beckham, what's going on? Scott Miller, Nation Champions, what's good? Yeah. We in the building. This girl love boxing. Peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing tonight? My brother DOG215 in the building. He said, I'm in the building like Freeway said early. Mr. 6'7", Pete James, what's good with you? So, this news, we got some huge news, right, to talk about. So, for one, let's talk about this, right? Fabian Terry, Jay Blaze, Daniel Johnson, what's going on? Cam Joseph, Denzel Horton, what's going on? Joshua Wright, what's going on? So now, DMITRY BIVOL ain't getting paid. John J. Doe, G5_Gabe, my brother in the building. What's goody with you, great brother? DMITRY BIVOL ain't getting paid. Go subscribe to my brother G5_Gabe. Euphorbio Dave, what's going on? Can somebody explain to me how DMITRY BIVOL is not getting paid for his services? Now, here's the thing. Ray Urel, what's going on? Slim Hussein, what's going on? P. Blaylock, what's going on? Said 214, Miss Joette, Peace Bless Queen, how you doing tonight? Life with Twin B, my brother, what's good? Just Being E, what's going on? Hey, my man transition, his name was Twin B. I'm not trying to put that on you, great brother. You know what I mean? Not trying to put that on you. John Blaze, what's going on? But you just reminded me that's my brother, 20B, man. He transitioned. Yep. Naeem Quiet Storm Tate, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, get the lights up. Hashtag Philly. Yes, sir. Nello's 2007. A Falls Breeze. What's going on? Said 214. Said I'm in the movies watching Batman. This movie is trash. I got my headphones on trying to hear some boxing talk. Salute to you, great brother. Titan Hall, McGill Winter, what's going on? Boots. So listen, right? How Victor Griffith, Kevin Price, what's going on? Somebody explain to me. How in the world is DMITRY BIVOL not getting his moolah, the dineros, his bread, the dough, whatever you want to call it? Albert Doherty, what's going on? Chief Fayad, Child Hurry, what's going on? Chef Fayad. It's Marva Lido TV, what's going on? Ernie V, what's going on? Somebody explain to me. Dion L. Smith, Michael Manning, what's going on? And salute to my brother, Naeem Quiet Storm Tate, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Giovanni Walker, brother in the super chat, he said, let's get the boxing news started. Yes, sir. Sean Terrence, what's going on? Cornelius Smith, G.I. Joe, what's going on? How in the world? Y'all must have forgot Ray D, what's going on? Is DMITRY BIVOL not receiving his just dues, his check? What is you talking about? See, here's the thing. If that's the case, he shouldn't have been able to allow to fight to begin with. Uncle Man, what's going on? Broderick Haney, what's going on? So this just goes to show you and let you know that they were getting the word, just like I was reporting to y'all and telling y'all. Maserati TV, what's going on? That they didn't want this fight to go through. You understand? They didn't want Rivals Chandler, what's going on? They didn't want this fight to go through. Mr. Blue, what's going on? Period. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? And now they wait till after to act surprised. Ain't nobody surprised. Nobody was surprised. How this brother didn't get his check immediately after the fight? You knew this was a possibility. So and he said his team wasn't aware. Now this is on him as well. Paul Porter, what's going on? That's what I'm trying to say, Paul Porter. So they just told us ain't no rematch, right? Chris Alexander, Dion L. Smith, Jay Blaze, what's going on? They just confirmed Clint Eastwood, what's going on? There ain't gonna be no rematch. It can't be, right? Because there's no way. If you DMITRY BIVOL, you fighting, ain't no rematch. Tyrell Jr., what's going on? What is we talking about here? But my thing is this, right? If they knew this was a possibility and his funds would be on froze because of everything taken on, the unfortunate chain of events that's taking place, then why did he be allowed to fight anyway? Let me tell you why. John Lawson, what's going on? Boston News DC, Ant Lang, what's going on, my peoples? Moyo Sauce, what's going on? Where you been at, bro? Brent Lawson, what's going on? Let me tell you why. Right? See, here's the thing. They didn't want to lose no money. So they said, no, we're going to push through because DMITRY BIVOL going to lose anyway. Y'all ain't hear what I said. L won't fail. What's going on? He's just an opponent. He can only thing he is opponent, huh? He going to lose anyway. L won't fail. What's going on? And he said, listen, he agreed that his team was part of the reason that they should have did their homework. Well, you should have been informed as well. Yeah, your team should have did their homework, but you should have been informed by everybody included. Where did my entire chat go? RJ Moore, brother in the super chat, he said, what's up, Blue? This is a fact. Salute to my brother RJ Moore in the super chat. Appreciate you. Hey. Jerry Mackey, what's going on? Carver Williams, what's going on? Tone Capone 1. Band Broken Tradition. My brother Ron in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Ron, Broken Tradition. That's his new channel. John Wick, what's going on? Ron, drop the link in the chat. My entire chat is going on the other one. Big Block, what's going on? I don't know why. Dollar Wild, what's going on? Ray Redmond, D Brown, what's going on? Yeah, my entire chat is gone. Daniel Johnson, what's going on? Comante Cielo Ray, what's going on? Cody Barella, he loves me. He can't help but to come in and support every night and say something against the grain. You want to be a part of the show or something? Dropping a half a dub on your boy Blue. Blue, stop creating propaganda. There's sanctions on Russia to stop it, man. And you keep making videos on how they tried to BIVOL when Magseo Beta Russell, I know you call robbery when he won 8 rounds. Yeah. Good for you, great brother. Enjoy yourself. Princess Earl, what's going on? Scott Miller, brother in the super chat. He said, feed Fee, where is my chat? He said Fee boots Thurman so they start respecting him. Facts. 100 Keys, the locksmith. What's going on? Hold on. Mike Williams, what's going on? Mike Williams, what's going on, great brother? Yeah, no, he's just here to court. He's just here. Derrick Jones, what's going on? Dominic Seaborn, what's going on? He's a huge fan. You know, I have family and then I have fans. He's a fan. Disrespectful 135, what's going on? You guys are family and he's a fan. Young King Company, my brother in the building. I don't know where my chat is, though. PhD, HBJ, though, what's going on? Alex Naiz, Rob Philly, what's going on? Number 3, what's going on? He can't help himself. Yeah, he's a fan. He can't help himself. He's just happy that I even respond to him. That's all that is. Moped Mosley, what's going on? X Krypton, what's going on? That's simply all that's about. Jaquan Pickett, Fat Cat Shadow Bottom, what's going on? What? This is wild. Mm-hmm. No? My chat. I can see it on this one, but I can't see it on this one. Yeah, it's completely off. And then I just tried to click it to. See that. Hold on, people. Smash the like button. See me grow. What's going on? Texas Bulldog Boxing. What's going on? Full movie episode. What's going on? I don't know what just going on. Melvin Harris, what's going on? Mr. Mike, what's going on? He said the news been talking about sanctions for 2 months. So, yeah, the thing is, right? So the thing is, here's the thing, right? This is weird, man. But anyway, the thing is this, right? Zoomverse, what's going on? The thing is this, right? At the end of the day, Nelson Armstrong, what's going on? Is that, yes, they've been, Mo G, what's going on? They shouldn't have, if they knew this, right? Now think about this. Nelson Armstrong, what's going on? And smash the like button, people. We got 488 people. We should have 488 likes. Smash the like button. Ali the artist, what's going on? Stephen Bateman, what's going on? Yeah, get that man his money. Derrick Jones, Jordan Jones, what's going on? Stephen Barrios, what's going on? Corey Williams. Yeah, get that man his money, man. See, here's the thing, right? As I stated, right? You got to look at it from this standpoint. Hey, baby boy, you can see why I can't see my chat on this one. It was there, but then now it's just gone.
I didn't close it, right?
No.
I didn't turn it off, right?
No, I'm on here. Dollar Wild, what's going on? Eli, Dominique Green, Eli 80, what's going on? Johnny Blaze, what's going on? Pablo, what's going on? Oh, this is a whole different one, I think. Smash the like button, people. Crunch Time Sports. What's going on, brother? No chat. Ali, the artist, brother, in the super chat. He said, "Salute, Blue. Wipe your feet. Ring the bell. Yes, sir. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up, man. We should have. We got 529 people. We should have 529 likes." Fabian and Terry, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, "Blue, BIVOL should have been paid for his services rendered. However, the fight should have been postponed because BIVOL was born in Russia. But what Canelo wants?" Yep, shaking my head. Facts. I can move this down.
Yeah, you can move it.
How I move it down?
It's like a window. It's just like you can move it around like on the top. It's like you're like moving around the box.
I don't know how to do it.
You just put the mouse and just click and just move it.
Oh, okay. What? Now, went away again.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, so you gotta kind of like leave it.
Yeah.
Because then it'll go away.
Salute to my brother Fabian Terry dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Yeah, facts, man. So the thing is this, right? Like I said, they didn't expect DMITRY BIVOL to win this fight, right? And you got to look at it from this standpoint and say to yourself this, right? Again, like the brother Fabian Terry said, the fight should have just been postponed from the beginning. They shouldn't have allowed it to continue. King Ferd, what's going on? But everybody didn't want to lose their money. So they was okay with BIVOL losing his. Tip O'Malley, what's going on? King Ferd, what's going on? Yeah, King Ferd. So they okay. And look, we just had 588 people and it dropped down to 430. Smash the like button. Get the likes up. We should have 550 likes right now. Get the likes all the way up. Smash the like button. So with that said, right, they shouldn't have let the fight continue. If that's the case, then the fight shouldn't have happened at all. That he's going to have a problem getting paid means that, just like I told y'all, when people were saying, no, that ain't true. When I told y'all they wanted to postpone this fight. Nobody, they didn't want this fight to go through, but they didn't want to lose money. The Zone, Eddie Hearn, Canelo, everybody involved. Donald now, the 66-year-old G Grand, triple OG in the building. What's goody with your triple OG? You understand what I'm saying? So what happened is this. So now he's saying he don't know when he's going to get paid. He don't know when he's going to get paid. Then this brother come here talking about, oh, Blue, you've been pushing this certain narrative since the fight. Talking about the judges. Hey, bro, did y'all hear what Teddy Atlas said about the judges? Jordan, what's going on? Self-made Mafia family, what's going on? No, he can't do nothing about that. El Rivy, what's going on? Jordan, he can't do nothing about that. Ain't nothing he can do about that because sports for athletes coming out of Russia have been suspended. So they knew this. They knew his payments was going to be withheld. And he should have been informed of this. Hey, listen, man, there's a strong possibility that you may not receive yours. Keith Morcell, what's going on? Unless he said, listen, well, he said that he wasn't aware this was going to be the thing, but that's up to his team to figure it out and get him his bread. You understand? But now this dude come here talking about, hey, man, you've been pushing a certain narrative since the fight. Really? All you got to do is look at the judges' scorecards. Dr. Octagon, what's going on? Boston Profiles, what's going on? Is there anybody here that believes that DMITRY BIVOL didn't win one of the first 4 rounds? Not one. Is there anybody in this room, in this building? Clarence McLean, my brother, what's goody with you? Is there anybody in the building that believes DMITRY BIVOL didn't win not one single round of the first 4 rounds? He didn't get one, but this dude is coming here talking about, hey, man, stop Corey Yellman Jackson, my brother, what's good with you? He come here talking about, hey, man, you pushing a narrative against Canelo. Is there anybody that witnessed? Teddy Atlas has been involved with the sport of boxing for 50 years. And he said he never saw all three judges' scores identical. I ain't hear what, and y'all ain't hear what I said. Relax, sleep, and meditation. What's going on? Justin Hawkins, what's going on? Rich Mutt's Music, what's going on? Strata GX, what's going on? X Crypto, what's going on? Teddy Atlas has been in the sport of boxing more than this dude that come here talking about, hey, man, you just pushing. No, Teddy Atlas been in the sport of boxing for 50 years, training Mike Tyson and involved in all types of fighters, and said that he has never, ever witnessed all three judges' scorecards identical. And yet, this brother come here talking about there's a narrative against Canelo Alvarez when all four judges saw him win the first 4 rounds. But he don't got no problem with that because he's not a fan of the sport of boxing. He's here to cause confusion. He don't have the betterment of the sport of boxing in his best interest. Okay? On top of that, we saw Floyd Mayweather win every single round against Canelo Alvarez, and the judge saw the fight even, and that judge was suspended. K-Finest 619, what's going on? But yet, he's talking about there's a narrative against Canelo Alvarez. Ain't that something? Cody Barella back in the super chat. He's a fan, remember that. I don't believe him had Loma at pound for pound 1 with 2 losses. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. You're making up stories again. When Teddy Atlas had Lomachenko, and it's nothing for you to believe. Who cares if you believe what Teddy Atlas believed was said or not? The fact remains is this. I'm asking you, Cody Barella, since you want to be on the hot seat, you're going to get this word. So let me ask you. You thought that Canelo Alvarez won 5 rounds, and you thought that Canelo Alvarez won the first 4 rounds. Huh? Cody Barella? Now let me ask you that question, Cody. You thought Canelo Alvarez won the first 4 rounds. And BIVOL didn't win 1 of the first 4 rounds. Charlie being Charlie, what's going on? Huh? You saw Canelo Alvarez winning the first 4 rounds and BIVOL not giving him 1. He won it so clearly the first 4 rounds that all 3 judges saw it that way. DeMond Kennedy, what's going on? Huh? Carl Castillo, what's going on? He a cool little fighter. Canelo won all 4 rounds with my heart in my head. You're a joke. I told you guys. Ralph Shep, my brother, what's going on? He said Canelo won all 4 rounds. See, he's not a fan of boxing. He is what's wrong with boxing. With fans, we don't want and need fans like that in the sport of boxing. Don't need them here. Don't need them here. J Toe, what's going on? Cursor, what's going on? I'm being serious. LaJessica Bird, peace blessings, Queen. How you doing tonight? With fans like that, we don't need fans like that in the sport of boxing and don't want fans like that in the sport of boxing. We don't want you in the sport of boxing. Why don't you go watch UFC? Brandon Benacore, what's going on? Go watch UFC. Go support the UFC. John Lawson, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, hey, Blue, he must have been looking at Sean Porter card. Yeah, I don't know what Sean Porter was watching either. Mike Williams, what's going on? Journey 21485, Shalom. I don't know what he was watching either. Ain't no way you gonna tell me you watched that fight and you saw Canelo win the first 4 rounds. Ain't no way. No way. Laylaw, what's going on? He back in the super chat, Cody. Same person who said Wilder won and Gary Russell Jr. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I'm nothing like you. E Drip Drizzle, what's going on, great brother? Tone Corleone, what's going on? Vils Manning, what's going on? Nothing like you. You have nothing to do with the sport of boxing. Zero, zilt, nothing. Absolutely nothing. You bring nothing, no benefits to the sport of boxing. We don't need fans like you in the sport of boxing. Absolutely not. Don't need them. How you say it? Can't win with them. Don't need them. Can't win with them. Don't need them in the sport. So now let's check this out. DX, what's going on? Kyle P, what's going on? Tyrolia Young, what's going on? So now check this out, right? We're going to get back to the BIVOL situation. Music Show, my Music TV, what's going on? We're going to get back to that, right? Boots ENNIS. Boots. He want that Keith Thurman work, people. He want that Keith Thurman work. Where is Keith Thurman? Or where has Thurman gone? Where is Keith Thurman, my people? Huh? When has text made? What's going on? We haven't had a Keith Thurman sighting since February. Charlie being Charlie, what's going on? We haven't had a Keith Thurman sighting since February. Huh? Frizzle Rocks, what's going on? Since February. Cinnamon Savage, what's going on? So here's the thing, right? Get him going, what's going on? Will Power, what's going on? So here's the thing. This is why I had the issue with the WBC putting Keith Thurman in that position. Where is Keith Thurman? Keith Thurman has had too much time off. He should be at every press conference. Keith Thurman needs to be at press conferences talking about, don't duck me, thun. Don't duck me, thun. Keith, you know I'm messing with you. Don't duck me, thun. Keith need to be at every single press conference. Telling every fighter. He need to be at Boots fight right now talking about, don't duck me, thun. He should have been at April 16th at Errol Spence fight. Telling, hey, don't duck me, thun. He should have been at every fight. Keith Thurman needs to be there. We need to see the old version of Keith Thurman at every single event. No time off for Keith. None. Huh? None. None. You're not getting the Errol Spence Terrence Crawford fight. That ain't happening. Not happening. Ain't happening, Chief. What do you say? Ain't happening, Chief. It ain't happening. You understand what I'm saying? So now we got 753 people here. And we have 450 likes. Timothy Stoudemire, what's going on? We have 753 people and 450 likes. Say it again. Peace be with you. What's going on? We have 753 people and we have 450 likes. That don't work. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up. Let's work. Ain't happening, Chief. Jay Gibson, what's going on? You're not going to get Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence fight. Shamal Rasham Shalom, what's going on, great brother? Barton South D-Town, what's going on? Where you been at? You understand what I'm saying? Ain't happening, Chief. So the next best option is that man by the name of Boots. And he want the action, people. You understand? Boots wants the action. He wants the action. There's no way Keith can be skipping out on all these big fights. Kenichi Bear, what's going on, great brother? F Society, what's going on? Ain't no way. Laundry Wilkinson, what's going on? Big Money, brother in the super chat, he said, Blue, how much Bozy Derrick James bill paying for promotion? The same amount you paying me. I don't know. Kizzy Hayes, what's going on? See, people say the simplest things. The simplest things. Why would they have to pay me to do what? What are you talking about? Hey, Big Money. Do you know Keith Thurman? Derrick Jones, what's going on? Anthony Shaw, what's going on? So now Bozy, Derrick James, and Bill, they have to pay me for promotion. Right. But you just paid me. Jay Davis, what's going on? Kenneth Pinckney, what's going on? I wonder when people say, I always tell y'all this, repeat it to yourself before you say it out loud. Darrell Jones, what's going on? You should repeat it to yourself before you say it out loud. You just paid me. And you talking about how much they pay me. They ain't pay me for what? Because I want to see the best fight the best? And you don't? So tell me this, big money, right? Your name Big Money and you donated $2. Ronald Moore, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue. I feel like Espinosa will overpay for Thurman boots to make him that star. He needs to. He needs to. You come here coming at me with your name Big Money and you couldn't get above $2? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Got to do better than that. You could have got my attention for free. You could have got my attention for free. Coming at me. You might as well got my Big Money. Your name Big Money. You talking about promotion and fees, and your name is Big Money, and you donate $2. Right. Right. To be sarcastic. Well, we could both do that. Alan Maddox, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, guess dude thinks fighters should risk themselves and entertain for free. As for Thurman, he's been harder to find than Bigfoot lately. No sightings. Facts. Mr. Authentic, what's going on? Big brother in light, what's going on? Adrian Hughes, what's going on? Get it, Brand, what's going on? Willpower, what's going on? Yeah. You come in here trying to get at, yo, how much they paying you? For what? Tell me something I said that was incorrect. Oh, now you mustered it up. Now you scraped up your pennies. What's $10 in pennies? Big Money brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Should have did that from the beginning. Big Money. He said Boots is a skilled average fighter. Lies. Who is known by nobody but your guys' community, Blue. Who's your guys? Let me ask you a question, Big Money. You said Boots is known by nobody but my community. Cool. I'm cool with that. So now watch this, Big Money. You said Boots is known by nobody but my community. Let's just say just me. You squandered up your 4,000 pennies. 1,000 pennies. Your 1,000 pennies, right? To say Boots is the average fighter who nobody knows. But let's say you said, but me in my community. Cool. Let's say it's just me. But on average, like you said, I'm promoting him. Cool. Let's say I'm promoting him. He's the co-main event on one of the biggest fights in this year, but nobody knows him. Right. Showtime just gave him a massive deal and a co-main event on one of the most anticipated fights of the year, but you said nobody knows him. Now, let's just stay right there. Now, let's say nobody knew him, right? How many people watch this now, watch me work. How many people does the MGM Grand hold, people? True Black Skits, what's going on? Uh-oh, watch me work, Adrian Vet, what's going on? How many people does the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas that Floyd Mayweather fight at, how many people does that hold? About 15,000, right? On average, my interviews with Boots do about 30,000. Right? On average. So let's just say I'm the only person that know who he is, and I'll put the camera in his face, and now 30,000 people are aware who he is. That means he could fill up the MGM Grand twice. Now check this out. How many people fill up AT&T Dallas Cowboys Stadium? Right? About 60,000. Well, I got one interview with Boots, and it did over 80 to 90,000. So he he could, with my views alone, he could fill up the MG, he could fill up AT&T Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Ellis, aka Tags, what's going on? So I beg to differ what you're saying. I'm the only one. But let's just say I am the only one. Well, I did 2 interviews with him and it got 100,000 views. So that means Twiz West Philly, my brother. Salute to my brother Twiz West Philly. Salute to Philadelphia. So now check this out, right? So that means people know who he is then. People know who he is then. Then people know who he is. Because you just said me and my community. So yeah. Combined, you know how many people have opened their eyes to Boots? Let's just say by your method, only me and my community. J Mitch 23, what's going on? So that don't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. Now watch this now. I'm glad you promoting then. I just hope they paying you. Why they got to pay me when you paying me? Why they got to pay me when you pay me? Jorge Delgado, what's going on? You pay me to dislike them. You pay me to dislike on a young 24-year-old kid. That's what he is. They're 24-year-old young adult. And you pay me to dislike him. Bozy ain't got to pay me nothing. Boots ain't got to pay me nothing. Because you going to do it just to dislike him. Never even met him. Like you said, you don't even know who he is. So if you don't know who he is and nobody know who he is, how you know he can't fight? I'm listening. Big money. Big money. I'm listening. If you don't know who he is and nobody knows who he is, then how you know he an average fighter? I'm listening, bro. These ears are big. They ain't just saddles for the ladies, but they are for listening. They ain't just saddles. Huh? Tell me, how would you know who he is then? Stop it. Stop it. Young adult. Toon said, ain't no 24-year-old kids. Toon, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Why do you need to feel to address that? I corrected myself, Toon, and I said kid, then I said young adult. I corrected it. But why you feel the need to highlight that, though? I'm confused. I'm confused. Why'd you feel the need to highlight he ain't no 24-year-old kid? I meant to say young adult, and I corrected myself and say young adult, but I don't understand. So then you said, Boots got a lot to prove. I see Conor Ben knocking him out. Oh, Conor Ben is proven to you. So big money. Woo. I need a fan because I'm getting hot over here. So big money. Conor Ben is known, though. Conor Ben is skilled. Conor Ben is a blue chip prospect that'll knock out Boots. Who did he beat? Classy Mag, what's going on? He said Conor Ben. How much Conor Ben paying you? Big money? I hope Conor Ben is paying you big money. Get the likes up. We got 884 people and we got 560 likes. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up. How much Conor paying you? Big money? I hope it's big money. Hey, you don't even hear them mentioning Boots' name. They calling out Adrian Broner. He ain't fighting 40 years. They calling out Mikey Garcia, who coming off of a loss. 2 losses. Mikey Garcia is 1-2 in his last 3 fights. That's who Conor Ben calling out. Adrian Broner fought once in 4 years. And Danny Garcia, who ain't have a win in 2 years. In 3 years. Man, Danny Garcia ain't fight since the Errol Spence fight. Errol Spence suffered an eye injury, came back and fought, and Danny Garcia still ain't fight. And that's who Conor Ben is calling out. Yet you here talking about what Boots can't do. Big money. I'm confused. How much Bill Bosey and who he said Derrick James paying me? Boy, y'all be big man, boy. Dion Dub, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, what it do, Blue? And to the big money dude, if Ben and Boots ever fight, I'll bet you whatever, bro. He don't want. Hey, bro, Dion Dub, dropping that Cinco. Come on, brother. Have you ever heard them mention Boots in his name? Ever? Have you ever heard them mention Boots' name? Ever? Fabian Terry, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, all it takes is one person believe and introduce him. After that, the world will know. Custom Model and Mike Tyson. Facts. Facts. Big boy, what's going on? But Big Money is going to change his name. When Boots start making statements, Big Money going to change his name and suddenly disappear. He going to be like, Blue, suddenly I'd like to leave your island. Big Money back in the super chat. That Charlo fight is not even 50% sold out. LOL, Blue. So what? What that got to do with anything? It's still a big fight. What that got to do with it? It's still a big fight. Who cares how much is sold out? It's a big fight. And DOG215, brother in the super chat, said you couldn't pay Conor to say he wants Boots. Facts. You ain't never heard Conor Ben say he want Boots. Never. Derrick Jones, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, should Suleiman be under investigation? This is the WBA, great brother, not the WBC. You understand? This is the WBA. Gilberto Mendoza in the WBA with this situation with, if you're talking about DMITRY BIVOL. Derrick Jones. That have nothing to do with Mauricio Suleiman. No involvement. Big Money, keep it coming. Big Money. You choose a name like Big Money, you got to live up to it. You name Big Money, you're going to have to live up to that. Storage, man, I don't know what's going on with this, man. Storage Invaders, what's going on, great brother? Macadocious Mac of the South, what's going on? Alex Laines, my brother in super chat, he said, big money, small knowledge, average. Okay, LOL. Hey, man. Dude said Boots is average. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Ooh-wee. He said Boots is average. Boots is average. You're the only person in boxing that say he average. Roy Jones don't think he average. It's amazing. He said nobody know who he is. Timothy Bradley just said if Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford don't get him now, they ain't gonna beat him in the very near future. Roy Jones said that JARON Boots Ennis reminds him of himself 2.0. Sean Porter said Boots is Roy Jones 2.0. Keith Thurman said JARON Ennis is a mixture between himself, Floyd Mayweather, and Pernell Whitaker and Terrence Crawford. Okay? It's amazing that nobody knows who he is, though. Then you got, these are guys that his peers on top of it. Errol Spence said Boots reminds him a lot of himself. He's the boogeyman division, right? So all these dudes identified with JARON Boots Ennis, but you. His peers and legends identify Boots, but not you. Bernard Hopkins said he's that guy. He's scary good, but you don't see it. Bernard Hopkins said that dude is scary good. So all these greats and legends and historians and peers see how good he is, but you don't. But you want to run around talking about, hey, they just paying Blue to say this. So how much Bosey playing Roy Jones? Big Money. I want to know, Big Money. How much is Bozy Ennis paying Roy Jones? Huh? How much is Bozy Ennis, Big Money, paying Roy Jones? Or Bernard Hopkins? Or Timothy Bradley? Mamba, what's going on? Huh? Big Money. How much is he paying Roy Jones, Timothy Bradley, and Bernard Hopkins? And Sugar Ray Leonard? Huh? Big Money, come on, talk to me. Big Money? Big Spender? Robert Chandler, brother, in the super chat, dropping that on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, I would love to see Thurman in boots. I'm fans of both. Personally, would like to see them in a unification instead of a title eliminator. They are the top names at welterweight post Errol and Crawford leaving. What you think? Yeah, I agree. I see what you're saying, but at the time, who was there for them to fight? After Boots fights Custio Clayton, he beats Custio Clayton. Who they gonna fight? I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Jaron Boots Ennis. I won't mind seeing Boots Ennis versus Custio Clayton. Don't mind seeing that. I mean, Custio Clayton. What's his name? Stanionis. Imanis Stanionis. If he fight Imanis Stanionis, I'm cool with that. Willpower, salute. Zarnell Willis, Preston, what's going on? If he fight Stanionis and Keith Thurman fight, who can Keith Thurman fight? Who they just kind of been just made an offer to? Jose Ramirez. He ain't even a 47-pounder. This brother said, hold on. He just said Conor Benn. Conor Benn is looking to fight Jose Ramirez, who ain't even a 47-pounder. Jose Ramirez ain't even a 47-pounder. And Conor Benn trying to fight Jose Ramirez. Man, bro, stop. He ain't even a 47-pounder. Why are you trying to fight Jose Ramirez? What has Jose Ramirez done? He lost to Josh Taylor, and he had his last fight. He ain't looked good in his last fight. You wrench up my brother Robert Chandler. He ain't looked good in his last fight. So that's who you looking to fight. And you okay with that. But you here talking about what Boots didn't do. Amazing. So you here talking about, hey, Boots ain't do nothing. But you okay, Quincy Carter, what's going on? But you okay with Conor Benn looking to fight Jose Ramirez, 140-pounder. And you come here talking about Conor Benn. Man, come on, man. You don't even know the young brother. And you disliking him for no reason. Other than the fact that you feel like he's going to beat your favorite fighter. Toon, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, won't calling you out. I was correcting you because they used that kid talk when Canelo was 23. Don't open that door for him. Toon, you 1,000% right, great brother. You 1,000% right. Thank you, Toon. I appreciate you, great brother. That's why I was asking you. Why did you highlight it? I knew you highlighted it for a reason. Thank you, Toon. Appreciate you. TBF Furball, what's going on? So this brother said Conor Benn will knock out Boots. Right? He'll knock out Boots. Boots ain't fight nobody. But you okay with Conor Benn pursuing Jose Ramirez, Adrian Broner, Danny Garcia? Now, I'm not opposed to the Danny Garcia fight, but Danny Garcia ain't fighting since 2020. Ain't nothing wrong with him. And Mikey Garcia, who's 1-2 in his last 3 fights. That's who you want to see him fight. You okay with that? Man, you can't make this stuff up, man. You just can't. Toon, brother. They got that. They just got Toon. My brother Alan Maddox in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Dude, a Connie, anyone in boxing knows who Boots is, from Atlas to you name it. Promoters and fighters all say he has passed the eye test. Maybe not at top yet, but dude must be blind. Bet he won't lay big money against Boots. Oh, that's a fact. Put that big money down on Boots. Come on, bro. He happy with Conor Ben. Hey, Conor Ben. Conor Ben, who Conor Ben for? I like Conor Ben. Conor Ben, this is nothing against you. I gotta call a spade a spade. This brother's here talking about you gonna knock out Boots and you the goods. But I ain't see, I mean, you did knock out Chris Algieri, but he's a 40-pounder. You understand what I'm saying? Would you dare put Chris Algieri in the ring with Boots? Would they sign up to fight Boots? Anybody Conor Ben fought, would any of them sign up to fight Boots? Yes or no? Big money? And you talking about who ain't at the fight? You should be at the fight. Big money, brother in Super Chat. Haney about to get humbled. Now we talking about Devin Haney. Haney about to get humbled June 5th. Boots is next. When is Boots next? Boots fight on Saturday. So Haney gonna get humbled on June 5th. But when he dope, Big Money, here you go with the $2 again. Your name is Big Money, and you keep putting $2. You can't be downplaying these millionaire boxers and trying to downplay your boy Blue. Your name Big Money, you in here dropping $2, $2. You can't do that. You can't do that, bro. Come on, Big Money. You got to live up to your name, just like you telling me. Boots got to live up to his name. Dev got to live up to his name. Earl got to live up to his name. Well, they living up to their names. None of them got to. They all got to owe. You hope it go, but they all got to owe. But Big Money, how come Conor Ben is looking to fight a 140-pounder? But your hopes, but you got high praise for him though. And you hope Devin Haney lose on the 5th. So Big Money, when he don't lose, Sherman Bray, what's going on, great brother? Oh, Paul Boston, what's going on? Peace be free. Hey, yo, what's going on? When he don't lose, when Dev win big and win big money. Hold on. Y'all ain't hear me. When Dev win big and then win big money on top of it, where you going to be at, Big Money? I hope you show up. Nick J, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Yeah, Nick J. He like that movie. What's dude's name? What's that movie, Nick J? $2. I want my $2. What's the dude when he's on the bicycle? Yeah, get out of here, kid. What's the name of that movie? $2. What's his name? Sick him on the tracks. What's going on? What's the dude's name? I like his movies too. See, I wouldn't even do this if Big Money didn't come in. He come in trying to downplay these dudes. No, it wasn't Pee Wee Herman. That was come on, man. What's the name of the movie? Elliot Burgess. What's going on? I know y'all know it. Upper Echelon Boxing. Where you been at, bro? Come on, man. None of y'all know the movie? DOG 215, my brother in the Super Chat said Conor don't even want secondhand smoke. Facts. What's the name of the movie, people? Come on, I know y'all know it. What's the dude's name that had the radio up to his girlfriend window? There it is, Stories Invader 702. Yeah, John Cusack. Better off that. That's it. $2. I want my $2. Oh, Nick J, the Mavs is getting their Spike Lee on, doing the right thing. Facts. $2. You know what I mean? See, Big Money, you came in and put that jacket on me, talking about how much they paying you, they sponsoring you. That's what you came here and did to me, brother. I didn't do it to you. Toon, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, how you feel about Broner versus Barrios or like a Broner versus Berto? What's good comeback? What's a good comeback? I think I seen he fighting June or July. I believe it's July, and I would like it to be Adrian Broner, but I'm hearing it's going to be Figueroa. Toon. I like the Barrios fight, but Barrios is too active. Berto, I like that fight. I don't know if him and Berto will ever fight. I like the fight, him and Berto, though. But I do like Jay's Griffey. What's going on? But I'm hearing he fighting Figueroa. I like the Figueroa fight. Omar Figueroa. I like that. Omar Figueroa, Adrian Broner. I like that comeback for him. Know what I mean? Both pretty much inactive. Know what I mean? Quincy Carter, my brother, what's good with you? Corey Lee Boxing. Go subscribe to my brother, Corey Lee Boxing. Ain't no way. We got 864 people, and we still don't have 800 likes. Still. Go subscribe to my brother, Corey Lee Boxing. What's good with you, Corey Lee? Spencer Knight, brother, in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. Appreciate you. Benjamin Newsom, what's going on? Eric O, what's going on? Ben Davis, brother, in the super chat, dropping that half on your boy Blue. He said, what's good, Big Blue? Big Money say these these last $2, I'm not going to lose these last $2. Yeah, he said, hey, man, how much they sponsor you? That gets me every single time. What are you talking about? Why they got to sponsor me anything? Why? What are you talking about? Because I'm saying Boots want to fight Keith Thurman. You should be happy. Somebody, Quincy Carter said, I missed my super chat. Oh, let me scroll back up. Because I'm saying Boots want to fight Keith Thurman. Right? You should be happy Boots trying to fight Keith Thurman. You should want to see Boots attempt to fight Keith Thurman. Haney gonna get humble. So everybody that want big fights, boo off. What's going on? So these young dudes want to make the biggest fights possible. And you want to knock them off the pedestal. But you okay with Conor Ben looking to fight 140 pounders and he a 47 pounder? Huh? You okay with that? But Boots is trying to fight the absolute best there is to offer. But you don't want that. Devin Haney wants to fight the best. You don't want that. Errol Spence trying to fight for undisputed, unify all the belts. You don't want that, though. You want to see them lose. Ain't that amazing? Philip Buffington, what's going on? Quincy Carter, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, you think Benavidez will ever fight Beterbiev or BIVOL, and how you see those fights playing out? I do think he'll fight Beterbiev or BIVOL, for sure, because I don't know about Beterbiev, Artur Beterbiev, because he like 37 years old, man. And I think BIVOL gonna beat him. So I think that he'll fight BIVOL, but Artur Beterbiev, I don't see him fighting Beterbiev. I think that Artur Beterbiev is gonna be on his way out. He ain't looked that good in his last fight. Man, him and BIVOL, man, that's gonna be action packed, man. TBF Furbo, what's going on? But BIVOL is you know, I got to see him perform like he did against Canelo one more time. You understand what I'm saying? But, you know, he's sharp on defense. But I did see openings that David Benavidez can have. David Benavidez has fast hands like Canelo, but he's much bigger, you know, in stature and everything. He's taller and more rangy than BIVOL. So that's going to be an interesting fight. I would have to say I think David Benavidez wins that fight. I don't see him fighting Artur Beterbiev, though. He's like 37 years old, man. And it's showing. His age is showing. So I don't see that happening. Not at all. So with that said, right, Boots deserves this fight, right? Look at it. He earned his way in the ranking system. You understand what I'm saying? He earned his way in the ranking system. He's doing his thing. You understand what I'm saying? Chuck PC Vills, what's going on? Virgil Ortiz. I mean, we haven't heard anything from Virgil Ortiz since he got injured and had to pull out the fight. Haven't heard nothing about Virgil Ortiz. The 2 videos, what's going on? You understand? Anthony Shaw, what's going on? We heard nothing about Virgil Ortiz. I hope he's doing well. Alex Melendez, what's going on? I would love to see Boots and Virgil Ortiz, but remember, they said they need 48 months. I mean, I could do the math. 48 months is 4 years, bro. Now, maybe they changed their stance. Press, what's going on since then? But 48 months is 4 years, man. You know, and I think that's going to be a huge fight. Bro, Kojak, what's going on? I'm going to be honest. I got to the point with the Boots and Virgil Ortiz situation. Like, it'll happen down the road, possibly to unify the belts and something of that magnitude. I don't see Virgil Ortiz being too interested in that fight. Elijah, what's going on? I just don't see it. You understand? Outside, what's going on? I think that they look at the landscape and they're like, why are we going to go to Boots right now when we could attempt to pick up these belts in a path of least resistance that don't include him? Juan Pierre, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. The only difference is this, right? Is that Virgil Ortiz is messing up because Carlos Castillo, what's going on? Because Boots is going to collect them belts. Always More, what's going on? Now, I don't know if the politics, Always More, he said, Blue, Gervonta Davis versus Gary Russell, will that happen? It needs to happen next. I look at it like this, right? Tank Davis is a free agent. Well, not a free agent. He said that he'll be free. He's going to have his own promotional company. He want to make the biggest fights happen. Lomachenko's with ESPN. Devin Haney is with ESPN. George Kambosos is with ESPN. Teofimo is with ESPN. Ryan Garcia is going. I don't know what's going to happen with him and Isaac Cruz, but I think Isaac Cruz is going to win that fight. But even that fight, it seems like that's. I just don't think they truly want to make that fight. So why not Gary Russell Jr.? He's on your side of the street. Cody Barella, brother in the super chat, 48 months because they both young. It'll be big then. That's 4 years. It's already big. Yeah, but I see what you're saying, Cody Barella. Memphis, Maine, what's going on? I do see what you're saying. But 4 years, bro, that's a long time, man. That's a long time. 4 years? No, that's too long. Bro, what are they going to do in 4 years? In 4 years? Just think about that. Who are they going to fight in 4 years? How many fights is there for Boots to have to wait 4 years for Virgil Ortiz fight? See me grow. What's going on? Leon Sterling, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. He said, peace and blessings. How does the payment issue affect the Smith versus Better B fight? It's in New York and Better B from Russia. Hey, Better be paying attention. He better be paying attention. I tell you that, Leon Sterling. He better be paying attention. Jude 12, what's going on? Miguel Rosario, what's going on? He better be paying close attention. Anthony Williams, what's going on? Dub CPB LPD, what's going on? King Ice, what's going on? Tody Johnson, what's going on? Because you got to look at this, man. This is amazing. This is truly amazing to me that they're talking about this brother is not, he ain't getting a check. FSU, what's going on? Alan Matty said, I missed the super chat. This brother ain't going to get a check, Leon Sterling? Bro, how you going to hold this man's? Hey, man, he shouldn't have participated if that's the case. They shouldn't have let him participate if that's the case. And salute to my brother Leon Sterling dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Alan Matty's brother in the Super J said, big money fronting. He played that 1 and 2 limit table. He said big money fronting. Chris Griffin, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, tell Big Money I got 5 on it. Miss Aisha, peace of blessing queen, how you doing today? Chris Griffin said, Big Money, I got 5 on it. Uh-oh, Big Money. Hey, bro, you should have left the family alone, Big Money. You should have left the family alone. Why you came in here involving these good people? So, with that said, you understand what I'm saying? They should have just told his brother, listen, man, bro, Kojak, what's going on? It may be best for you not to participate in this here fight because, you know, your earnings going to be withheld. But I'm telling y'all, ain't they looking at it and they like, listen, ain't no way we postponing this fight. Ain't no way we putting this fight off. He going to have to put up. And he going to have to, and they left BIVOL out there in the cold, man. Hey, man, BIVOL gonna have to go ahead and he gonna have to figure that out, how to get that check. What? Rack ADX, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Big Blue, my great brother. Peace, King. Shout out to you for highlighting that Teddy Atlas video. I saw it earlier and immediately thought of you. Salute to you, great brother. Oh, you know I see everything. I'm like Dollar Bill. I see everything. I know everything about it. And if you, I'm nervous. Dollar know everything about it. Yeah, right. ADX, you know I see everything. Dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. It's just that sometimes I just got to pick and choose. It just be too much info that just overloads me, man. Maximum overload. You understand what I'm saying? Nugazito Don Bluntino, what's going on? TR, what's going on, great brother? Salute to my brother Rack ADX, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Big money, brother, back in the super chat. Blue, I got Castano by KO on the ropes. Who you got? Of course. Hey, big money. You showing me a pattern, great brother. You showing me a pattern. Big money. Dark Truth Deuce, what's going on? Mo Your Souls, what's going on? Big money, you showing me a pattern, great brother. It ain't cool. Pretty Teddy, what's going on? Pretty Teddy. Zion J. Presley, Mr. VA Fitted, Anthony Shaw, what's going on? Tara Sims, peace of blessing to you, Queen. How you doing today? Orlando in the building. Yeah, wipe your feet, people. We got 879 people here, and we got 790 people. Likes. We should get the likes up. Yeah, Sean Gibbons, I'm starting to see a pattern here, big money. Come on, brother. Don't be like that. Don't do that. Juan Pierre, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, what's good, Blue Blood? You see Jamal Charlo almost start at the press conference, as he should. As he should. Sell the fight. King Judah, what's going on? Alfred Edwards, what's going on? Knock your block off Seto. Anthony Shaw, what's going on? As he should, Juan Pierre. Man, you got to sell that fight, man. Ain't no need to be already tiptoeing around. They about to get in there and trade the fisticuffs. Go ahead and talk your talk. No need for all that. What Adrian Broner said. I know you can do it, man. No. What AB say? Bobo, what's going on? No, you gotta go ahead and sell the fight, man. Big money. I'm seeing a pattern, brother. I'm seeing a pattern. I'm seeing a pattern here. Bobo, what's going on, Bobo? Robert Chandler, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Yolanda B, 513, peace blessings to you, Queen. How you doing today? He said, Blue, thanks for wrench. After Spence Crawford move up after Undisputed, do the top fighters go after each other belts themselves? How does the ranking system divide the fighters to contend for all the new belts? Well, it's going to work itself out, right, Robert Chandler? See, this is how it's going to work. It's because the ranking system, right? So Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence face off against one another. I believe that both guys are going to move up. I don't see either one of them. I don't think that Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence fights at 147 after that. I think that both guys move up from there forward. You understand what I'm saying? And I think then the belts are free. Well, now you have Boots is the mandatory for the IBF, right? So that belt becomes vacant. Boots is going to fight possibly the number 2 guy, right? You have Keith Thurman and Virgil Ortiz and what's dude name? David Avanesian. So the mandatories will fight for the vacant belt. So that's how that'll work. It's gonna make for some good fights, though, I tell you that. is definitely going to make up for some good fights. I tell you that. Promise you that. You understand what I'm saying? And so with that said, you know, I think that, you know, it's going to make for good fights. I think that you'll get Boots and Virgil Ortiz and Boots. It'll happen down the line. But you might get Keith Thurman and Virgil Ortiz as a title eliminator for the WBC title, right? Errol Spence. JARON ENNIS versus Stanionis is for the what? WBA? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think Stanionis is for the WBA. Yeah, Stanionis for the WBA. But all of these guys are top 5 in those ranking systems. So Nicholas Simmons, what's going on, great brother? So it makes for all good fights. But it'll work. Once they vacate the belts, they'll all fight for the vacant belts. The only problem I have with it is trying to get them undisputed. It's going to be a stretch to get them to get undisputed. I can tell you that. I can tell you that much. It's going to be a serious stretch to see them fight for undisputed. Once Boots get the belt, let's say Boots get the IBF and Keith Thurman and now if Keith Thurman fight Virgil Ortiz and he beats Virgil Ortiz, you could see Boots versus Keith Thurman in unification bout. You understand what I'm saying? But if Virgil Ortiz get that WBC belt and beat Keith Thurman, the likelihood of you seeing Virgil Ortiz versus Boots in a unification bout is going to be slim. It's going to be slim. Then also too, Robert Chandler, it makes it even interesting because guess who else comes in the mix now? Josh Taylor, because he's the mandatory for the WBO. But now just look at the landscape now. You got Josh Taylor with the WBO and top rank. You got Virgil Ortiz with the WBC, Golden Boy in the zone. You got Boots with the PBC and the IBF. The only thing unification bout you can see would be Stanionis and Boots. Should Stanionis win the WBA title? Let me look at the ranking system. But if Stanionis wins the WBA title, they on the same side of the street. They could see that unification faster than anything. But what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday? Let me look at it. Adam, what's going on? Smash the like button. Let's get the likes to 1K. Get the likes up to 1K. He said in 13 minutes. Friday already, huh? Man, time be going by quick. And I appreciate everybody that's showing me love, man, and my grandmother and my family, man. See, Best Style, what's going on? She had surgery today. I told you guys my grandmother had a stroke yesterday, you know, and she had surgery today. And I got so many people reaching out and sending me their well wishes. Rolly's Cutman, what's going on? So she had surgery today. And I thank all you guys for showing me love, man, and your blessings and your well wishes. That's much love, man. I appreciate y'all. I almost forgot about that. So with the WBO, Josh Taylor, Hampton Ski 9, appreciate you, great brother. Yeah, she's doing good, man. She's doing better, you know. Yeah, but she had to have surgery today. So Pablo, I appreciate you. Love you too, brother. So she had surgery today, man. So yeah. And my son is good. Everything's good with my son. So that worked itself out. Wife had to have her x-rays today, so that'll work itself out as well. So appreciate y'all. For sure. So now the rankings, the WBO. Now the WBO is really sketchy, and the reason that it's sketchy is because of Josh Taylor. So number 1 is Virgil Ortiz. Number 2 is Boots Ennis. Conor Benn is at 3, and Keith Thurman is at 4. McKinson is at 5, and Cody Crawler is at 6. David Avanesian is at 7. Crocker is at 8. But the thing is about the WBO is Josh Taylor. He's the Josh Taylor is the wild card in that. So you can't really base it off the WBO standards because we don't know what Josh Taylor is going to do, right? The IBF, as Errol Spence, obviously the champ. So Virgil, IBF, Boots is going to be number 1, right? He beat Custio Clayton. Virgil Ortiz Jr. is 2. And Conor Benn will be at 3. Right now, number 4. So you got the number 1 and the number 4 IBF fighters fighting in Boots Ennis and Custio Clayton, essentially, right? So now, right? But Virgil Ortiz is going to more than likely go to WBC route, right? Where he's number 1 in the WBC. David Avanesian is 2, and Keith Thurman is at 3. Now they made Keith Thurman the title eliminator. So if Errol Spence vacates the WBC title and moves up, Virgil Ortiz and Keith Thurman will fight for that WBC title. Now, here's where it gets interesting. If Keith Thurman wins that title and Boots Ennis wins the IBF title, right? Because now you will have the IBF would be, I don't know who Boots would fight because Conor Benn ain't going to fight him. So Boots is fighting number 4, Custio Clayton right now. Number 2 is Virgil Ortiz Jr. So maybe he could fight Conor. I don't see Conor Benn. So maybe we'll see Boots versus David Avanesian for the IBF title. So maybe Boots versus David Avanesian for the IBF title, or we could see Boots versus Cody Crawler. Right, that's another scenario. We could see Boots versus Cody Crawler for the IBF title. Right. So let's just say Boots versus Cody Crawler. You get Keith Thurman versus Virgil Ortiz Jr. You're going to get the WBA would be Stanionis. Now, they may just elevate Stanionis unless he fight Maestri, and y'all remember Maestri. He just beat Butev, and unless Yordanis Ugas comes back in the mix, but it'll more than likely be Maestri, right? Okay, so you have Maestri versus Stanionis for the WBA. Okay, Boots versus possibly Cody Crawley for the IBF. Stanionis and who did I say? Stanionis and who's the WBA? WBA. Stanionis. We don't know who he's going to fight. And Keith Thurman and Virgil Ortiz, right? So now if Keith Thurman beats Virgil Ortiz, Stanionis beats, let's say he wins the WBA title. I don't know who he'll fight. Let's say Stanionis wins the WBA title. Maybe he's elevated to the champion or whatever. We don't know how that's going to play out. And Boots fights, maybe Cody Crawler. They all win. Then guess what? The WBC, the WBA, and the IBF is on the PBC side. You understand? The WBA, WBC, and the IBF are with the PBC, so you can see a unification there. Now, with the WBO situation, it'll be Josh Taylor, maybe versus Michael McKinson or Conor Benn. Maybe you could get Conor Benn versus Josh Taylor or Michael McKinson. Alyssa Woods, peace and blessings to the queen in the super chat, said, Blue, can't wait for Cambos to give Haney a lesson. We gonna find out, ain't we, queen? Alyssa, we gonna find out, ain't we, queen? We gonna find out in about 2 weeks. Alyssa, now I know you're gonna be here, but Alyssa, I'm just want to reassure you. I want you to reassure me that on June 6th, you're gonna be here. That'll be June 6th in the States, June 7th in Australia. But Alyssa, I just want you to reassure me, queen, that on June 6th and 7th, you're going to be here. Please. Alan Matthews, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping another half a good on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, don't block them. Don't time them out. The family beating them from back room through the kitchen, past the entryway off the porch. We taking pleasure with big money all over the front yard. Can't come. Oh, Alan, why you put that? Woo. Oh, listen, Woods, I'm gonna do a stream. Hey, Alan Matthews dropping that half a dub on me, your boy. He literally got me in tears. He said, why did I just picture a whole lot of quiet scuffling going on? Hey, Alan Matthews, I read that, and the whole time I'm reading it, I just pictured a whole lot of quiet scuffling going on. Just a whole lot of heavy breathing and just moving, just nobody saying nothing, just a bunch of heavy breathing and furniture moving. What's going on back there? Nothing. Bots and Luke, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Bots and Luke, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. He says it's always a 10-8 round when my guy Blue Blood steps in the ring. You got these screaming, don't drag, don't brag about taking my side. Paulie Voice, all the best to you and the fam. Salute to my brother Bots and Luke, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. I appreciate you 1,000%, great brother. 1,000%, man. Prince Hakeem, full movie, full of hunger boxing. What's going on? Hey, man. Oh, man. Hey, I love y'all, man. I'm telling you, man. Corbin Phoenix, what's going on? Chris Alexander, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I still didn't watch that movie. I'm fully tuned into Blue Blood Sports TV. Back at y'all with another one of boxing talk. You won't get me in trouble, bro. Hey, Chris, man, you gonna get me in trouble, bro. Don't do your boy Blue like that, man. Hey, you gonna get me in trouble, bro. Alyssa said, she said, I will come on a video link with Blue Blood, hopefully, of you okay before the fight. If I'm okay, man, you better hope George Kambosos Jr. is okay. Never mind me. I'm going to be just fine. Man, old Georgie is okay. Blue going to be good. Man, hope Georgie is okay. Hey, I can't wait, man. So listen. So it's unfortunate. But then they started to talk about a rematch, right? Now get this. How they already talking about rematch and they know this dude didn't get paid? Wait, hold on. I want y'all to listen to this. They talking about a rematch for DMITRY BIVOL. And they talking about weight classes and all that. And this dude didn't get paid from the first one. How? How's we even, if I'm BIVOL, I'm like, bro, listen. Axel Melendez, Blue, do you got Haney or Kambosos? Haney's going to win. And Alyssa Woods is not going to be happy. Haney's going to win and Alyssa Woods is not going to be happy. I'm telling you. She's going to have so many excuses. So my thing is this, right? How are they talking about a rematch clause and all of these things. This dude didn't get paid for the first fight. And you talking about him not? He talking about he don't know when he gonna get paid if he get paid. For the biggest, why I got Haney? Skill set. Range, skill set, technique, accuracy, commitment to the sport, athletic ability, size, complete package. Foot speed, everything. He's a better boxer than George Kambosos Jr. You didn't even know who George Kambosos Jr. was until this Teofimo Lopez fight. Period. You didn't know who he was. Now, all of a sudden, everybody's enamored with George Kambosos Jr. and in love with his skill set. And he's, man, come on, man. He beat Teofimo Lopez. Kudos. Salute. But y'all just be overstating dudes, man. Didn't even know who he was. Now, all of a sudden, everybody's Kambosos fans. No, more like you are a Devin Haney detractor. Now all of a sudden, everybody's a Devin Haney, George Kambosos fan. Where'd that come from? Kizzy Hayes, what's going on? He said, I knew him when he beat Mickey Bay and Lee Selby. Did you think he? Well, you're gonna say yeah, so okay. Whatever, float your boat. Natty Drab, what's going on? When Teofimo Lopez was choosing to fight George Kambosos Jr., wasn't everybody screaming how much of a cherry pick this was? Hey man, Teofimo Lopez, Anthony Larco, what's going on? It was a cherry pick, right? Now all of a sudden, everybody's massive Kambosos fans. Gerardo Hernandez, what's going on? He said, harder hitter and quicker. Who's harder hitter and quicker? Each brother in the super chat dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, Blue, I'm just waiting to see who gonna get that work tonight. I know somebody gonna say something. You gotta fight every night to prove your love by heartbeat voice. Every night I gotta fight to prove my love. Hey, you telling the truth, bro. That's a fact. So the brother just said, now watch this. Ish dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said he hit harder. Who hit harder? Who hits harder? Okay, Alyssa, have a great night, Queen. A1 Hoop Zone, my brother Emmanuel H in the building. Go subscribe to my brother A1 Hoop Zone, man. Oh man, yeah. And go to so who hits harder? We're gonna do this again, huh? Okay. 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 We're gonna do this again, huh? Okay. We're gonna do this again, huh? Tonight? Okay. Okay. I need y'all to go to ppv.blkprime.com. Again, go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go subscribe to ppv.blkprime.com. Going to be putting on events and fighters that can't get fights, need to make a name for themselves, just need exposure. We got big things planned that we're gonna do. Period. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. Gerardo Hernandez said Kambosos hits harder. I mean, Kambosos have 20 fights and 10 knockouts. Who he knocked out? I'll wait. Devin Haney has knockout of the year. George Kambosos has 10 knockouts. And he's 27 years of age. No, he's 28 years of age. He's a full-grown man. A-Wavy 09, what's going on? Soup, what's going on? Mr. Charismatic. Mr. Charismatic, what's going on, great brother? So he has April Lynch, peace bless, Queen. How you doing tonight? Official Josie Joe, what's going on? He has 10 knockouts in 20 fights at 28 years old. Who is he knocked out? Now you're talking about Crawford knocking out Errol Spence. Bro, we talking about Kambosos and Haney. Now you're talking about Crawford knocking out Errol Spence? I'm confused, brother. Absolutely, April Lynch. Blessings to you, Queen. Mike Lee, what's going on, great brother? He said, man, Crawford gonna knock Errol Spence out. I said, you said George Kambosos hit harder than Devin Haney. I gave you the stats, and then you said, yeah, well, you know what? Terrence Crawford gonna knock out Errol Spence. April Lynch, you see what I gotta go through on a nightly basis? You see this? This dude said, yeah, well, I bet you he knock out, I bet you Terrence Crawford knock out Errol Spence. Bro, you said, we talking about Clarence McClain, have a great night, great brother. We're talking about Devin Haney and George Kambosos. And I said, George Kambosos got 10 knockouts. In 20 fights at 28 years old. And then you said, yeah, well, I bet Terrence Crawford knock out Errol Spence. Oh, man. You can't make this stuff up, man. You just can't. I don't understand. I don't understand, man. I just don't get it. One man Z, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Great White Hope, that's what they've always wanted since the early 1900s. Don't forget that. Oh, facts. For sure. Light him up, brother in the super chat. Much love to you, brother. Appreciate you. Brother said, yeah, well, I bet Errol Spence Terrence Crawford knock out Errol Spence. Wow. Can't make this stuff up, man. Hey, man, y'all just want somebody that y'all deem me to root for to lose. That's it. I try to tell y'all all the time, they're not fans of sport of boxing, man. They're not fans of the sport of boxing. They're just not. Who says stuff like that? Big Money, back in the super chat. I don't want to hear you crying robbery after the fight. After what fight? You pick every fight. Every time I pick a fight, you pick against it. Trey Dub 234, brother in super chat. Blue, which round you think Haney stopping this dude in? I don't know if he's going to get a stoppage. I just know he's going to win. I haven't really thought about how he wins. I just know he's going to win. I just think that he's going to outclass him. I don't know if he stops him, knocks him out, or just outclasses him, but I just know he's going to win the fight. I got Devin Haney winning the fight. I know that. Light him up, brother. Back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, be real. If Bivol goes to 168 to fight Canelo, you think he would win again? I think he'll win again, but I don't think he'll win. Professor X, what's going on? Thug and D, what's going on? I think he'll win again, but I don't think they'll give him the win. Strategy X, what's going on? Acondo Samuel Son, what's going on? Tracy Lewis, what's going on? You got to think about this, right? Jamal Martima, what's going on? Martima, what's going on? If they now he's talking about Benavidez knocks out Charlo. All right, Gerardo Hernandez. Now he's talking about, yeah, Benavidez is gonna knock out Charlo. Right. So light him up. So here's the thing. You got to think about this. Bivol is the undefeated defending champion. Canelo Alvarez is the challenger. And yet the judges said that Canelo, they did everything impossible to give Canelo Alvarez the victory. Now imagine Bivol going down to 68. He's the challenger. They're going to erase what happened at 175. They're going to act like that didn't even happen. So he's the challenger facing Canelo Alvarez, who's the undisputed champion. Come on, brother. That goes to the scorecards. How you think that's going to play out? If they saw 5 rounds in a dominating fight for Bivol, who barely lost a round, right? They saw They saw 5 rounds to give to Canelo in that situation. Imagine, and he's the challenger, fighting the undefeated champion. Imagine he's the undisputed champion and Bivol is the challenger. Just think about that. He needs a knockout. Come react with Ryan Anderson in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. Get the likes up. We should have 1.1K likes. We should be past 1.1K likes. Ish, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said went from apple and oranges to cookies and ketchup. Facts. Facts. I told y'all they just be, man, it's amazing, man. Natty Drag, what's going on? It's amazing, man. Derzo 330, what's going on? Bivol got to get a stoppage. Yeah, he do. Ain't no way they giving Bivol no decision again. Ain't no way. They told us everything we need to know. Didn't they? Quincy Carter, my brother in the super chat, he said he wanted to swim against the current for no good reason. For sure. For sure. Jarrell Joseph, what's going on? They tried everything to give Canelo the fight, people. Everything. Ain't no way Bivol going. He got to get a stoppage. Has to. Come react with Ryan Anderson, brother, back in the super chat. He said, Spencer Crawford, who you got? I got Errol Spence winning. Ben Frake Jr. 100. Roll 1980 Lawhorn. What's going on? Now can't come react with Ryan. Now you're gonna have them. Now they're getting ready to be upset in here. Watch this now. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring. Here go Kareem Jabbar. I told you, right on cue. Hey, come react with Ryan. I told you, right on cue. Here he come. Here, look at Kareem Jabbar. Right on cue. Right on cue. Get the likes to 1.1K. Told you. Demetrius Andre got injured. Yeah. Big fact, no cap. What's going on? Slim Creeper, what's going on? Boiler No, what's going on? Told you. Right on cue. As if it ain't possible or something. Texas Bulldog Boston, brother in the super chat. Bivol is Canelo's real life Drago style nemesis. But he's gonna get the decision though. Joshua Riley, they can't help themselves. They can't. It was his arm, his shoulder, something of that magnitude. My brother TR said, Blue, why you think Spence wins? Man, I done said this 1,000 times, man. Because look, Kareem Jabbar laughing. Right on cue. I knew he was coming. So here's the thing, right? By the time they fight, Terrence Crawford gonna be 35. Level of opponents, activity. That's number one. That's gonna be a problem. Okay. Level of activity, age, father time. That's gonna play a part. He's a timing fighter. Okay. He's fought as many times as Errol Spence, and Errol Spence suffered two horrific injuries. That shouldn't be possible. Okay. And Errol Spence is 3 years younger than him. Since 2020, Terrence Crawford fought once in 2020, once in 2021, and no time in 2022. And don't have nothing planned but Errol Spence fight. Same amount of time since Errol Spence unified the belts against Sean Porter. But he's 3 years older than Terrence Crawford. Okay? He's visibly showing you that when he fights in the orthodox stance, Mustafa Malik, what's going on? Here they come. I told y'all. Look at Gerardo Hernandez. Errol can't fight. He's sloppy. Mustafa Malik, Spence style is basic. Right. So anyway. Joy Boston, what's going on? So anyway, Kane the bad guy, what's going on? When Errol Spence, when Terrence Crawford is in the southpaw stance, that's when he's at his best now. He's predominantly a southpaw. He's not so much of an orthodox fighter anymore. So the ability to show his versatility. That's his versatility, right? When he's in the orthodox stance, he's not as effective and elusive, more importantly, than anything, as he once was. Salute to Come React with Ryan Brother back in the super chat. He said, yes, it can go either way. For sure, it's a 50-50 fight. That's why it's the biggest fight in boxing. Upper echelon boxing, Star Boy, what's going on? Right? So now you factor that in, okay? That he needs to be in a southpaw stance. Errol Spence is a natural big southpaw. A natural big southpaw with a good jab, very, very good jab, okay? Very good timing. He's big, he's strong, okay? And he's very aggressive, and he's relentless. Terrence Crawford has shown us, as of late, on the inside when he fought against Igis Kavalauskas. Now, this is all my opinion. You're going to get people crying and, oh, blue is this and whatever. When Terrence Crawford has fought on the inside with Igis Kavalauskas, they're getting the best of Terrence Crawford on the inside. When Terrence Crawford faced off against Sean Porter on the inside, Sean Porter got the best of Terrence Crawford on the inside. Everybody looks at the end results, which is cool. Well, this is the only thing they're going to point to because they didn't study the fight. They only saw the results. And they're emotionally tied and invested. AMG2, what's going on? So here's what they're going to point to. Oh, well, he knocked him out. What happened in between the first round and the knockout? What took place? Yeah, well, he knocked him out. That's the only thing they can tell you about is the end results because they don't study the fights. They don't study the fights. The fans are emotionally tied, right? Okay, when you watch him in the inside with, again, with Sean Porter's getting the best of him. He needs to create space. He needs to hold Sean Porter. He needs to wrap Sean Porter up, push him back. Now, what he did do great, Terrence Crawford against Sean Porter, was pivot out the way. You understand when Sean Porter was being aggressive. He was pivoting, fadeaway Kenny, what's going on? He would pivot out the way when Sean Porter was aggressive, make Sean Porter miss. And I mean, I'm talking with his physicality. You know, when Sean Porter wants to get aggressive with him, and he would just bull and matador. He would just pivot and let Sean Porter go right past him. You understand? Well, that's because Sean Porter at times was coming with uncontrolled chaos. Okay? He was coming with Christopher Bone. What's going on? He was coming with uncontrolled chaos. You understand what I'm saying? So Sean Porter was coming in and he was just lunging in, and Terrence Crawford was just sidestepping him. You understand what I'm saying? He's lunging in, and Terrence Crawford is like sidestepping him. Even when he knocked him down, sidestepped him and caught him with the uppercut. Boop, dropped him. Because Terrence Crawford makes adjustments. You understand what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford makes good adjustments. So people confuse me saying I think Errol Spence is going to win with me saying Terrence Crawford can't fight, or he not good, or he can't win. No, Terrence Crawford makes great adjustments. When he made the adjustment with Sean Porter, he understood Sean Porter. He used Sean Porter's aggression against him. So people then try to compare Errol Spence fight with Sean Porter to the Terrence Crawford fight. Well, you cannot compare the two. That doesn't work in the sport of boxing. Hence, I give you this all the time. Shane Mosley fought Ricardo Mayorga. He beat Ricardo Mayorga and knocked him out twice. Vernon Forrest fights Ricardo Mayorga, and he can't win. He loses twice. Well, then Vernon Forrest fights Shane Mosley, and Vernon Forrest beats Shane Mosley easy twice. So you can't compare that situation. Then you look at Miguel Cotto with Manny Pacquiao. He stops Miguel Cotto. Manny Pacquiao does. Well, then Floyd Mayweather, that's one of his toughest fights, is Miguel Cotto. Floyd Mayweather knocked Ricky Hatton out in the 10th round. Manny Pacquiao knocked him out, what, the first or second round? But when they fought each other, the fight wasn't even competitive. Hands down, Floyd Mayweather won. So these are things that I'm trying to tell you. That it's a good way to promote the fight and look at the fight from that view and say, yeah, well, this guy is good to talk about, but it really doesn't matter. Because then you look at what Sean Porter said. Well, when I fought Errol Spence, he wanted to beat me at my game. So he fought my game. When I fought Terrence Crawford, he wanted to beat me at his own game. That's the difference. Right. We saw Errol Spence. So when y'all talk about, come here and repeat what Bomac told y'all about Errol Spence saying Errol Spence is one-dimensional. Well, that's not true. And you clearly know it's not true because he didn't fight Mikey Garcia the same way he fought Sean Porter, or he didn't fight Sean Porter the same way he fought Yordenis Ugas or Danny Garcia. So we know that not to be true. But then I can show you, okay, Terrence Crawford he fights everybody the same. Because like Sean Porter said, Terrence Crawford going to want to beat you at his game. He's not trying to beat you at your game. He's going to make you fight his fight. Like Floyd Mayweather. You're going to fight, his pace. That's what Terrence Crawford does. He's going to make you fight his fight. So when they tell you that Errol Spence ain't versatile, but you see him fighting everybody else's fight and beating them at their game, but Terrence Crawford fights his own game, you don't see a different fight from Terrence Crawford. Show me the different version of Terrence Crawford when he fought Sean Porter and the different version that fought Igor Kavalauskas. What was the difference? What was the difference? What was the difference when Terrence Crawford beat Igor Kavalauskas, Jeff Horn, Amir Khan, all these fighters? What was the difference? What did he show you that was different? What was the difference? Exactly. He didn't show you a difference. You don't even know what you're watching. Exactly. Quincy Carter, brother in the super chat. I was impressed by Teddy's mind's eye. He's sharp. Oh yeah, Teddy been in this game for 50 years. Big money, brother, back in the super chat. Crawford dropped Porter on the inside. Stop it. So did Errol Spence, big money. Do you not know what you're watching? Stop talking without doing your research. He said Terrence Crawford dropped Sean Porter on the inside. So did Errol Spence. And it was the same round. What are you talking about? Boy, oh boy, man. People just say anything because they can. Yeah, come on, stop it. He dropped Sean Porter on the inside. I just told you he made the adjustment. He sidestepped him and caught him with the uppercut. Didn't I just say that? I just said he sidestepped him, matadored him, and caught him, made the adjustment. Come react with Ryan, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. The problem is Errol can get counter because he's straightforward. They both get countered. See, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Stop listening to what people tell y'all and go watch the fight. Go watch the fight. Terrence Crawford gets countered coming straight down the pipe as well. He got dropped unofficially by Igor Kavalauskas. That was a counterpunch. Look how many times Igor Kavalauskas went over Terrence Crawford's jab or straight or left hands and hooks and countered him with his right hand. They both get countered. But if you listen to what people tell you, stop listening to what people tell you. They both get counted the same. Actually, Terrence Crawford gets counted more clean than Errol Spence does. Because he opens himself up wider than Errol Spence does. Errol Spence's defense and guard is tighter than Terrence Crawford's. But I know they get ready to tell you, oh, see, told you Blue don't like him and you this and it. Smash the like button. We should have 1.1K likes. Get the likes to 1.1K. Actually, we should have 1.2K. Get the likes all the way up, people. Kawhi Elliott, Crawler Lowe, what's going on? Zach choose Zach B, what's going on? Porter wasn't hurt. No, he wasn't. Proud of PM, my brother in Super Chat. My bad, I'm late, Blue. Why BIVOL can't get paid? Because of the rules. T Bugs, my brother, what's goody with you? Mr. Miyagi, West B-Mo, what's going on? Anthony Bolton, what's going on? It's the rules. So just like all the quote-unquote Russian athletes that are not being able to be financed, whatever, not participate in sports. So they're trying to get BIVOL with the same thing. Proud of Pierre. It's amazing. Rondo Datcher, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Bud beat Jeff Horn for his belt and chilled out, and it made Crawford all of a sudden better than everybody in the welterweight division. It's what he did at junior welterweight is what they're going off. And don't get me wrong, right, Rondo Hatcher, he did knock out he locked out his 10 of his last 11 opponents. Jeff Astoria, Queens, New York. What's going on, great brother? So he knocked out 10 of Victor Johnson. What's going on? 10 of his last 11 opponents. Bay Area Reeves. What's going on? Quincy Carter said, Bud for a poster on a different style. Right. But that's why I said, Quincy Carter, when is the last time? When is the last time he done that? That's why I said his versatility has slipped. When is the last time? Victor Postal is the last time we could point to a fight. Jason House, what's going on? Victor Postal was the last time we could point to a time he was versatile. Just think about that. Salute Lower East Side Manhattan in the building. Pride of PA, my brother back in the Super Chat. Wow, so he ended up getting on the back end. Facts. Completely. Pride of PA, he said he didn't get his check at all. He ain't even get $1 yet. Roll 1980 Longhorn, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Errol sticks to the plan and Bud abandoned it. Errol is more disciplined. That's where Bud goes wrong. He opens himself up wide with his punches. Ron Nobley Barfield, what's going on? Louis A, what's going on? So just think, in order for us to find the last time Terrence Crawford showed you a victory in a different style manner was the Victor Postal fight, right? That was in 2016. No, I'm sorry. That was 6 years ago. Talib Cunningham, what's going on? So we got to point to the Victor Postal fight. That was 2016, people. Salute Too Shy. He says salute to greetings from Saigon, Vietnam. Salute to Saigon, Vietnam. Salute to you, great brother. That was 2016. That's 6 years ago. Is the last time you saw him fight and beat somebody in a versatile, slick manner. Now, he found a way to win against Jose Benavidez Jr. He found a way to win against what's his name? Igas Kavalauskas, right? He found a way, but again, his talent level is above theirs. Clifford Hill, what's going on? His talent level is above theirs. Jamin 24, what's going on? You understand? So that plays a major part. Chen Smoke, what's going on? Where you been at? He has more power. He has long arms. He's a better boxer. He has more power than Sean Porter. He's a better boxer than Sean Porter. Pure boxer. He's more rangy than Sean Porter is. Those things tend to start to show. They show up. Give me 2 bottles of water, kid. Yeah, it don't matter. You understand what I'm saying? Those things show up. They're the same, right? Thanks, kid. Those things show up. So that starts to take over. Quincy Carter said, you don't forget how to ride a bike. You don't forget how to ride a bike, but you no longer could do the same tricks you used to could do on that bike. That's the difference. Just because you remember how to ride a bike don't mean you jump on that bike and start trying to wheelie 15 New York City blocks. That you used to could wheelie 15, 20 New York City blocks, right? Now you get on that bike after 6 years, and you think you're gonna get on there and just jump on there and start wheeling 15 to 20 city blocks. It don't work that way, bro. It just don't. It just is what it is. I mean, it's just, we got to be realistic with what you see. Not saying he can't. I'm not saying he can't win. I was asked why I think Errol Spence going to win.
Yeah.
No, Derek. That's it. He said Crawford never left. Neither did Floyd Mayweather. See, this is the thing that y'all be saying you don't pay attention to. Right? So, Randy Gaines seeing what's going on. So now, David Wright, what's going on? Let me ask you a question. Did you see Floyd Mayweather moving around and doing what he did at Pretty Boy Floyd? No. But do you think he forgot how to do that? Of course not. I'm going to say it to you again. Do you think when Floyd Mayweather became Money Mayweather, he forgot how to be Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather? Like you said, he don't forget how to ride a bike. You think he forgot how to be what Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather did? Of course, he didn't forget. You think Michael Jordan forgot how to jump and fly how he once did? Of course he did not. There's a reason athletes stop doing it. You think LeBron forgot how to play defense like he once did? Of course not. But he got to do it in spurts, right? Mahar Salam, what's going on? They stopped doing it for a reason. For a reason. There's a reason Floyd Mayweather said, okay, you know what? This is the adjustments I'm going to have to make. But they're so great at it that you just don't pay attention to them not doing it anymore. I've been a Chicago Bulls fan since forever. Okay? Michael Jordan winning those championships in 90, 91, 92, and 93 was nowhere near that same guy in 96, 97, and 98. But guess what? His best year was 1996 or 97. Well, I forgot now offhand. His best year was the year we went 72-10. And we lost like 3 games in the postseason. That was his best year. But was that physically his best year? No. Physically, was that Michael Jordan's best year? No. 92 was his best year when we beat Portland. When we beat Portland in the finals, that's the best version of Michael Jordan I ever seen. Outside of the 88 version that averaged the triple-double. So what do you think? He forgot to be that guy? No, he didn't forget to be that guy. He just physically can't be that guy anymore. That's the difference. So they adjust. Father Time kicks in way before 41, great brother. Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan was nowhere near he was 36 in 98. And Father Time, hey, Father Time didn't just kick. Father Time didn't kick in. The door was bust down. You clearly see Michael Jordan didn't have the same lift and quickness as he once was. Clearly. Truly Trey, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, you sounded like the Spencer when it comes to Bud. What do you mean when you say different? I don't know what you're talking about, Truly Trey. I don't know what you're saying. Truly Trey, you gotta elaborate. You said, what do I mean? What do you mean when you say different? Different what? I don't know what you're talking about. LeBron James is 37. You're talking about Father Time kick in when you're 41. Do LeBron James look anywhere remotely close to the same player he was 3 years ago? Anywhere remotely close? No. Quincy Carter, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, did you see any slippage in Sean when he fought Bud compared to when he fought Errol? No. No. I don't like to, Quincy Carter, when people take away from Terrence Crawford victory to say, oh, well, Sean Porter, he didn't get the best. I think the best version of Sean Porter mentally was the Errol Spence version. What is it? It's hot? Really? Wow. But slippage in his physical ability, no. Slippage in his mental approach, yes. Quincy Carter. Mentally, I think Sean Porter was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Physically, no. There was no slippage. Bots fan 037, what's going on? He said you just did. You just did what? Dudes 888, what's going on? Kenneth Pinckney, what's going on? And then, yeah. So physically, yes. He was still the same guy, I believe. D, what's going on? LJ Burns, what's going on? Mentally, I think he was like, you know, his approach. He even said it. You know what I mean? He said that. Sean Porter even stated that, you know, he started to go against what Kenny Porter wanted him to do. He started to go against the grain and say to himself, you know, I could do it this way. This was enough. You know, that's not physically. That's just mentally. He just like. And that's what I think that was. But physically, no, I still think he was the same guy. And I thought he put up a great fight, too. His styles make fights, though. Hulk Nell, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Blue got the best and quickest comeback. Salute to you, great brother. Salute, my brother Hulk Nell. Appreciate you. So, yeah, physically, no, he was the same guy. Mentally, I don't believe he was the same guy. Not that he was. He just I don't think he was mentally. He's going through the motions. When you start already talking about retirement, and I don't need to train for 2 hours. I could get it done in an hour. It has nothing to do with Terrence Crawford or it has nothing to do with it had nothing to do with Terrence Crawford or anything of that magnitude. I just think that he was just in a different place in his life. Come react with Ryan Anderson, brother, back in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. I'm only saying that because Crawford is a primary counterpuncher, but Errol Spence output might be too much for him since he take a while to warm up into the fight. That's why I think it goes either way. Oh, I think it goes either way because they both great talents. That's what I think. It's just like Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns, right? I'm just telling you what I think. What I see in Errol Spence, what I think that Errol Spence can do, what Errol Spence going to bring to the table, I think that's going to be the difference in the fight. I think he's going to beat Terrence Crawford. But it's like Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns. Like, we're getting two guys in their prime, undefeated, fully confident, get ready to go at it. Undeniable. It's undeniable. So, listen, when Sugar Ray Leonard fought Tommy Hearns, you thought that Sugar Ray Leonard was going to be the boxer and Tommy Hearns was going to be the thumper, right? In the first half of the fight, Tommy Hearns was the boxer and Sugar Ray Leonard the roles reversed. And then the roles kept reversing as the fight went on, depending on the fight. So nobody saw that coming. Tommy was jabbing, Sugar ain't have he couldn't get around the jab. You understand? Sugar couldn't get around the jab. Like, nobody expected it to play out that way. That's what Fred Mir was going on. That's what makes it so special. We don't know how it's going to play out. Light him up, brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, you dropping gems, big ups. I just found your channel. How you educate on the science you used to box before? I've just been around the sport forever and a day. I chose football over boxing. One thing I never like to do is live with regret. There's times where I feel like I wish I have chose boxing over football. But I chose football, man. Love football. Love the fall, man. When the fall weather hits, man, and it's just football season, man. Southern T Boxing Sports. Go subscribe to my brother, Southern T Boxing Sports. Yeah, I know. So, I chose football over boxing. But I love football, man. The Haven Alexander, what's going on? The smell of the grass, waking up early, walkthroughs. Carl Paul 6, what's going on? Walkthroughs, the smell of the grass, man. Once you get loose and you start to sweat, the way your shoulder pads just fit you, man, and it's just you get loose, man, nothing like it, man. Torrance Mercado, what's going on? And so I chose football over boxing. Football is more of a commodity, man. You build relationships. Not that you don't in boxing, but boxing is like a lonely man sport. You understand what I'm saying? Football, everybody got to be on one accord, man. Everybody need to run. You got 53 people, man. Everybody need to run. Everybody need to be on the same accord. And, well, boxing, you got a fight coming up. Yeah, you might, Jamel Charlo fighting right now. Now it just happened. So he and Errol and having close fights, right? But for the most part, what's going on? Do you think Errol and they're going to work and run every day together and do it? No, Errol got to put his headphones on and pound the pavement by himself. You understand what I'm saying? Football, I gather up 5-6 people on an off day. Yo, let's go hit the field. We go out there, man, stretch together. You know what I mean? You just bond different. You know what I mean? And that's why I drifted to. You bond different, and you out there and you stretching together in the morning, man. That morning weather, then you go eat together. It's just different. And that's Duncan Penny. What's going on? That's the route I went. Lou Hen, my brother, a pillar of this Blue Blood Sports TV. What's good with you, Lou? How am I blocked? Terrence Sellers, how could you be blocked if you just text me? You just put a text. You just put a message in the chat. How could you possibly be blocked? TR, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said Crawford don't have miles on him. He don't drink between fights. Like he don't eat meat, only fish. That doesn't mean anything. TR, did I try to tell y'all to just stop, man? Antonio Johnson, what's going on? I try to tell y'all this all the time. Just stop, man. You can't. LeBron James spends $1 million on his body every day. He don't do none of that stuff either. Father Time is undefeated. I don't care what you think you're going to do. I don't care what you do and don't do. Your body wasn't created to play sports, period. And so Father Time is going to, nature's going to take its toll. I don't care how much resistance you try to put up, nature going to take its toll. So you trying to say, oh, he do this and Errol Spence do this. That doesn't matter. Just is what it is. His 25-11. What's going on? I know plenty of athletes that didn't do those things and can't compare to other athletes. Father Time is undefeated. I don't care what you try to do. Period. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to respond to Father Time. That's it. Lamar Brown, she doing better. Appreciate you, great brother. And I don't care what you do. Do Floyd Mayweather do all those things? You see Floyd Mayweather right now? Do he look like he looked when he was 35? Absolutely not. Because guess what? Floyd Mayweather still work out, still train, still run. Don't do none of those things. Never have. Okay? But guess what? Guess what he do? His body is still transforming. Period. I don't care what you do. Bernard Hopkins, he ain't never did none of those things either. Bernard Hopkins took very care of himself. Yeah, he got to his 40s and all of that. Yeah, and then Bernard Hopkins started to a certain point where he was getting knocked out the ring. Why? He got knocked out the ring and knocked out by Kovalev, and they do all the things you said. So just think about that. Like it doesn't matter, man. Father Time is undefeated. It just is what it is. So I'm not saying that that to be the case. I'm just saying, man. So to say, oh yeah, well, Errol Spence do this outside the ring. Okay, he don't do it now. And he ain't do it in 2 years. So what difference does it make? He ain't do it in 2 years. So why are we still talking about that? He's on a different accord. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.2K. You go and you go. Then one day, you go and go. Then one day, like it or not, sooner or later you get that tap on the shoulder. Sorry, you had your time. No more prime. Facts. And you don't even notice it most of the time. Raphael Gary, what's going on? Hoop Av, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Bud is getting hit more and athleticism slowing down, plus turning 35 in September, and his ace card is going southpaw. Won't work against Spence in stoppage. Frankie C31, what's going on? Salute to my brother Hoop Av, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Terrence Mercado, what's going on? People listen, it is what it is. I just want to see the best fight the best. I tell you, I think Errol Spence going to win, and I told you why. I didn't just make it up out of thin air, and I'm not telling you, oh, just because I'm a fan of Errol Spence, that's why. Sugar Ray Leonard once told you, why is Mikey Garcia going to beat Errol Spence? Because he's Mikey. This is the great Sugar Ray Leonard. He told you that. Why do you think Mikey Garcia beats Errol Spence? Because he's Mikey. This is Sugar Ray Leonard. He told you that. I'm giving you a reason as to why I think the fight is going to play out the way it's going to play out. Jamal Carter, what's going on? I played a lot of positions of football, brother. I played the D line, I played linebacker, and I played corner. Did what I wanted to out there on the gridiron, as long as I was committed to it. Terry Norris is not Spence' favorite fighter. Sugar Ray Leonard is. He made that clear 1,000 times. Anthony Lockhart, he said, Blue, this is the best 3 months in boxing history. I don't know about that, but boy, it's a great stretch of boxing. I tell you that. Mr. Giggles, what's going on? Ryan Garcia versus Pitbull Cruz. I got Pitbull Cruz, man. I just think the style of Isaac Cruz, Ryan Garcia having to punch down at Isaac Cruz, I think it's going to be difficult for Ryan. Brothers UK, what's going on, great brother? Where you been at? Elijah on the Dawn, what's going on? The fact that he has to punch down at Isaac Cruz, Boxing Media Directory, what's going on? Directory, what's going on? And he doesn't do well with hooks. Ryan Garcia doesn't see hooks that well. And when he doesn't do that very well with aggressive fighters when they moving their head like this, right? He can't see the hooks. And Isaac Cruz is a tight defense, and he throws these. Now he can't be. Isaac Cruz absolutely cannot fight Ryan Garcia like he fought Gamboa. No. Daniel Dow 76, what's going on? 7VM, what's going on? The way he fought Gamboa, Dominic Sebon, what's going on? E. Simon, what's going on? Simone, what's going on? The way he fought Gamboa and just wild looping hooks, predictable. Ryan Garcia is going to catch him in between one of those hooks, and he's going to knock Cruz out. Because Ryan Garcia has very fast hands and he has power. Very fast hands and he has power, right? But what the thing is, Isaac Cruz hides his punches. So if he's more disciplined like he was when he fought Tank in his approach, right? And he comes in and, his punches, he don't see those punches. And he clipped Ryan Garcia, man. I think he's going to clip him often. And Ryan Garcia he shows us no wheels, no legs. Dom G, what's going on? Like he just don't move around the ring at all. You understand what I'm saying? And because of that, and then he's so short. And Ryan Garcia, height is going to work against him, I think, against Cruz. Because Cruz is so short, right? Cruz is 5'3". Ryan Garcia is 5'10". He's 7 inches taller than him. He got a 7-inch arm reach advantage over him. You understand what I'm saying? But it's the style of Cruz that I think is going to make it very difficult for Ryan, man. Ryan trying to jab down, it's going to be weird for him, man. Just like it was for Tank. Rocco Drama 23, what's going on? See, like I said, Tank had to realize, I got to use my legs against this dude. Stephen Brooks, what's going on? Because it's hard when you're punching down at this dude. You understand what I'm saying? When you're punching down at this dude, when you're punching down at this dude and trying to time him while you're punching down, it's going to make it difficult, man. I just think that Isaac Cruz is going to give him a tough time, man. I can't wait to see that fight, though. Antonio Johnson, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I see the Spence Bud fight like Apollo versus the Russian. We know Apollo was a better boxer, but that Russian was a machine. Facts. Sean Gibbons, what's going on? Super Mac Time, what's going on? Yeah, that fight is going to be interesting, man. Salute to my brother Antonio Johnson dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Get the likes to 1.2K, people. Get the likes to 1.2K. Now, Ryan Garcia may be able to use his height and his reach to advantage and control the pace of the fight, control the distance, use his jab because he got a hard jab with a left hook, man. He could throw the jab left hook. But I just think Ryan opens up a little bit too much He stands straight up in the air. You know, his chin is right there. Those hooks, we saw Luke Campbell catch him with a hook and drop him. So I think that Isaac Cruz is way more effective with his hooks than Luke Campbell is. And Luke Campbell landed that hook and dropped him. Boom. And don't seem like you got to have the most power in the world to drop him either. Yeah, Pablo. Cruz, that's what I said. Brandon knew what's going on. If Isaac Pitbull Cruz fought like he fought against Tank, he'll win. If he fight like he fought against Gamboa, he's going to get knocked out. And if he fight anywhere in between, he's going to get knocked out. He has to fight like he fought against Tank Davis. Bull Ones, what's going on? Adam, what's going on? The way he fought against Tank, that's the way he got to fight against Ryan. Discipline, control chaos, dipping underneath hooks and things like that. That's how you got to fight that fight. But if he fight against Gamboa when he was predictable, man, he was Gamboa just couldn't get out. He could, anything he threw, he was going to hit Gamboa with. He was going to hit Gamboa with anything he do. Matt Money, what's going on, great brother? Where you been at? Lee Hall, what's going on? Everything Cruz through, he was landing on Gamboa. So, and he just started. He figured that out early. He was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna let him fly until he up out of here. That ain't it against Ryan Garcia. Chilltown Majors, Steven Ramos, what's going on? He'll close the gap because Ryan Garcia is so high. Ryan Garcia don't stick to his jab enough, and he gets very sloppy at times and wide with his punches. So he'll give Cruz, as long as Cruz fight like I said, like he fought Tank. If he fight like he fought Gamboa, it's not going to happen. But if he fight like he fought Tank, it'll happen. Discipline, control aggression, taking your time. I think he'll get to Ryan. I think he'll drop Ryan at least twice. Luke Campbell almost dropped him a second time too. People forget that. Ryan just held on, remember? So I think Cruz can get to him, man. But he was very, very sloppy and wide with his punches against Gamboa. And I know that's because Gamboa was is chinny and he saw the opportunity and he was just saying to himself, all I got to get is a couple of clean ones and this dude is up out of here. If Cruz catch him like Luke did, Ryan might get slapped. Yeah, and at the worst, when he get back up, see, it's going to be hard to keep Isaac Cruz, especially if it's early in the round, Quincy Carter. If he catch him and drop him early in the round and hurts him, and even if Ryan gets up, trying to keep Cruz off of you at that height, you can't tie him up. You understand? Ryan Garcia can't tie up Cruz. He's too short. You know how difficult it's going to be for Ryan if he hurt to try to tie up Isaac Cruz? And that style, that's like trying to tie up Mike Tyson, man. When you're 6'5", it's almost impossible. That's why Mike Tyson, when he got you hurt, you was finished. But especially the tall fighters, you finished. You can't tie him up. It's almost impossible to hold him and tie him up and slow him down and hold on. And Ryan Garcia don't have shining light. What's going on? Ryan Garcia don't have fast feet. Ain't like he got the quick feet that he could just maneuver around the ring. He ain't gonna do that. So that's the worst thing that happen. Now, if he get caught late in the fight, late in the round or something like that, he may be able to hold on. But if it's early, oh, he gonna hit the deck more than once in that round. TR, peace out, great brother. Bones 215, what's going on? Yeah, but I saw somebody said that Boots gonna stop Keith Thurman. I think so too, because his his aggressiveness going to the body, how sharp he is, how big he is, how rangy he is, athletic he is. Keith Thurman can't stay away from Boots Ennis. When Keith Thurman gets hurt to the body, and he utilized the ring, move around the ring to avoid Pacquiao and to avoid Mario Barrios, that's not going to happen. McNamara Inc., what's going on? That ain't going to happen with Boots. There's no way Keith Thurman is going to be, especially, again, like Isaac Cruz. Early in the round, it's over. If Boots gets Keith Thurman to the body, and he's eventually going to get there because his hands and his combinations is quick enough that he'll hit Keith Thurman to the body with something Keith Thurman don't see. Next level 5, what's going on? He going to get Keith Thurman to the body with something he don't see and get Keith Thurman hurt. And because of his combination punches, his hand speed, and his ability to, he's accurate. Man. He gonna get to Keith Thurman body with a combination, boom, and all of a sudden Keith gonna be hurt, and he can't. It ain't the same. Boots is too big, too strong. He's too athletic, too quick. Ain't nowhere Keith gonna just utilize the ring to stay away from him. That's gonna be a problem for Keith. Darryl Johnson, what's going on? It's gonna be a problem for Keith. But yeah, let me get out of here, people. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I ain't going to 1:30. That ain't gonna happen tonight. Rodney B, what's going on? No, sir. That's not happening. So let me get on out of here, people. Tomorrow we'll be back on earlier. Appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love, man. Tomorrow we'll be back on. Salute to each and every one of y'all. Appreciate y'all 1,000%, man. Fred Mayer said 129 works. No, that ain't happening, bro. No, man. Not tonight. McNamara Inc., brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, appreciate the updates. I appreciate you, great brother, supporting me and showing me love, man. Did I see Quincy Carter boot spar? Oh, man, 1,000 times already. I've seen him spar 1,000 times. Richard Russell, what's going on already? Muhammad Mustafa Bey, what's going on? Jay Miller, what's going on? I watched him spar last week. I watched boot spar plenty of times. Plenty of times now. I watched him spar on multiple different occasions. It looks absolutely ridiculous. I've never seen Boots in a competitive sparring session. I'll just leave it as that. Never. And he spars 13 to 15 rounds, 4-minute rounds with 3 and 4 different people every time out. Joel Separation, what's going on? And I've never seen him in one competitive sparring session. I'm not making that up. I kid you not. My son is sitting here. I took my son. When you saw boot spar, was it any competitiveness? Yeah, my son like, nah. Yeah, Rodney B, nonstop. He don't stop. His opponents get out the ring. He just stand in the corner and wait for the new. What do you do, Quez? He stand in the corner. He wait for the new fighter to get in the ring, and they get in the ring. Then he go back to work. Nigel Bailey, what's going on? Four-minute rounds. And the heat is up. All right. and he be talking to Bozy and people outside the ring while he's sparring. But Bozy be saying, "Man, do this, man, do that." Oh, I got you, Dad. What he say, bud? I got you, Pop. I got you, Dad. Bozy like, "Man, you left this on me." I got you, Dad. I got you, Pop. I'm not making this up. I'm not making it. Bozy. I'm telling you, the last time he was sitting on like a table or something, and he's watching Boots, and he just and listen, these dudes that he's in there with is you know who some of them are, put it that way, and they professionals. Well, of course, he can't even spar with and two dudes is light heavyweights. I seen him in there with light heavyweights. It's just it's something to see. Believe that. Glad I get to witness it. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, Quincy Carter. If you just see like the thing that gets me is like I never seen him in a competitive one. Like a back and forth or none of that. Like there's never a doubt who's in control. Ever. Ever. That's a fact. There's not one time I watched him spar and I'm like, oh, this dude is giving him work, or this dude. I've never ever seen him in a competitive sparring session. That's a fact. That's a fact. So, but it most important, it matters when he do it under the lights. Sean Coleman, what's going on? The most important part is when he do it under the lights, right? That's what's most important. What he do on Saturday. That's when it counts the most. So, can't wait. Yeah, it's just. But I took my sons and they was just like, dude is different. And he's never tired. I've never seen him tired, ever. That's another thing. Was he tired all those sparring? Larry Smith, what's going on? Marky Dan 123, my brother, what's going on? I've never ever seen him get tired either. But I know they're gonna tell you, oh, Bozy is paying you to say that. No, he ain't. Trust me, I've never ever seen him get tired, not 1 second. He get out the sparring ring. First of all, Bozy got to tell him your time is up. Facts. Bozy got to make him get out the ring. He just start walking around the ring. He don't even want to get out. Bozy like, bro, that's enough. You did this, and that. He ain't even trying to get out the ring. He ain't trying to get out the ring, man. Bozy gotta tell him like, bro, you gotta come out. It's over. He like, yo, it's already up. Is this? Hey, you don't gotta believe me. Aaron Thurman, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute to my brother Aaron Thurman, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, how do you think a fight with JARON and Rashidi plays out? Oh, I think Boots stops Rashidi Ellis. Dub _right side, what's going on? JARON in his aggression. When I watched Rashidi Ellis fight against Hector Garcia, Hector Garcia was backing him up. It wasn't Hector Garcia. Who was it he fought? Who was it that Rashidi Ellis fought? was backing him up. Natty Dress said, Blue, you got to chill. These fighters already don't want to see him. Hey, he gets out the ring doing all that sparring. He goes right to the heavy bag. Right, he never stops. He goes right from that to the heavy bag, to the mitts, to his ab work. And then he go and run on top of that. But Rashidi Ellis, I forgot who he's fighting, and Dude was backing him up. And he didn't seem that comfortable when he was getting backed up. And he was pot shotting to try to keep his opponent up. Man, let me see who it was. But when he was pot shotting to keep Dude off of him, he said, what stance was he fighting in the most? Oh, he switched. He don't even know he switched. When he tell you he's switching, he know. Listen, I'm telling y'all the truth. If I could record it, I would. Alexis Roca that beat Blair Cobbs. Alexis Roca. Remember when Roca was backing up Rashidi Ellis at times in the fight, and he seemed uncomfortable. Now he got fast hands. He put combination together beautifully. He's accurate with his punches. So a guy like Alexis Roca is not going to be able to beat Rashidi Ellis. But and when he was getting backed up to the ropes and stuff, he didn't seem comfortable. But when you dealing with Boots Ennis backing you up against the ropes, with his size, his hand speed, his athletic ability, his power, I don't think Rashidi Ellis could deal with that. I think he stops him. Now, as far as Boots switching from southpaw to orthodox, when he tells you he don't notice it, he don't realize it, he don't even pay attention to it, he just naturally switches from, or it's not a plan that from him to switch from southpaw to orthodox. He's not. He's telling you the truth 1,000%. I watch him spar and he'll switch, and you can tell he didn't even plan it. He'll switch and throw a punch and then just be like sometimes he'll pull up on his sparring partners. He ain't, at times he ain't trying to knock them out. So there's times where it'll be there. He'll just be like, woo, and he just switches stance. It's not. That's why he always say he is not like Terrence Crawford, and Terrence Crawford can't do what he does. And he says he's better at everything than Terrence Crawford, because you see how Terrence Crawford consciously switches. Like people say, Terrence Crawford switched to give himself an advantage. Boots don't switch to give himself an advantage. He just switched depending upon what angle it is. It just depends on where he's at in the ring. You understand? Like for instance, you saw when Terrence Crawford switched against Sean Porter. You saw when he purposely switched against Kell Brook. You saw it. When Boots switches, there is no Chef Dre Book. Yeah, they do need to pay BIVOL. He switches, and I've never seen him switch consciously. Like, he's not switching because he needs an advantage or anything. He just switches just because how you turn in the ring. If you turn this way, he may be southpaw, but if you turn this way, he may be in the orthodox stance. And he just does it. He just does it. And I'm telling y'all, like, man, if y'all could see what they do, like for instance, Devin Haney. You understand what I'm saying? Devin Haney. If you could see what Devin Haney does in sparring, I'm telling y'all, if y'all haven't seen the best of Devin Haney, trust me, you haven't. You haven't. I watched Devin Haney, and I hope Devin and Bill don't get mad at me for saying this, but I watched Devin Haney smash a dude nose in with huge gloves on, and the dude had on headgear. Immediately, one punch, Dev broke his nose, smashed it right in. And this is a professional boxer. I ain't gonna say his name, where he from or nothing. One punch that was just, it was just pouring out. Just, but I mean, people can say what they want. It's the style, when you see them under the lights. Like for instance, Floyd Mayweather sparring, he don't spar like he fights. He don't spar like he fights. But that don't mean that they don't have it in him. That's where people get it misconstrued, when you think they don't have it in them or they don't have the ability. That's where you come up short. Maurice DeFrays, what's going on? Yeah, Marvin Hagler was the best at it. Sure was. Aaron Thurman, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another dub on your boy Blue. He said, I've never been in the ring with Jaron, but I fought Rashidi in the amateurs, and he liked a shotgun and super fast. I don't know. Yeah, Rashidi Ellis is super fast. He's accurate with his punches. Boots is just bigger than he is, stronger than he is, just as quick as he is, more versatile, and just when he starts to walk him down, man, get physical with him, that's where I think it's going to get different for Rashidi Ellis. In the beginning, because of the hand speed, the ring IQ, Rashidi Ellis is a good boxer. I didn't like to see him sitting on the shelf like that. He's a good boxer, man. I think he'll beat Virgil Ortiz Jr. Music of Troy, what's going on? They better not put Virgil Ortiz Jr. in the ring with Rashidi Ellis. Telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, that dude, man, listen. They better pay attention about putting that dude in there. I'm telling you, boy. Yeah, Quincy Carter. Man, I'm telling you, man. I wish y'all could see what I see sometimes. Wish this, but what happens in the gym stays in the gym. So it is what it is. Get the likes to 1.2K, people. Smash the like button. John Crow, what's going on, great brother? Blue, who is your favorite of all time? Floyd Mayweather. Probably say Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muammar Marquez, Larry Holmes. Those are mine. I like pure boxers. I like counter punches. I like sweet science. Don't get me wrong. I like power. I like knockouts, just like everybody else. But I'm taken back when you could just stand right in front of somebody who's another professional athlete and just make them miss right in the phone booth. That gets me every time. It's like, bro, you could stand there, Pernell Whitaker, just stand right in front of you and make another grown professional athlete miss you. Standing right in front of you? Man, come on, man. You know how hard that is to do? You're just making this dude miss you right, standing right in front of you. Like James Toney making you miss. Bro, you know how hard that is to do, man? Especially when you're tired. The timing of warming with Marquez, I fell for Marquez style when I watched his timing, man. And Marquez just time you and count you. Boom. What I love about warming with Marquez is that he's never the most athletic guy in the ring. Never. You understand? He's always at an athletic disadvantage or a size disadvantage. But his timing and counterpunch ability is impeccable. It's impeccable, man. He might have been right behind Floyd in that era. He was the second best or third best counterpuncher in boxing. Marquez was. But let me get on out of here, people, man. Y'all done got me to stay even longer, man. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Now it's 1:18, man. I was trying to get out of here 1 o'clock. Y'all done kept me here to 1:80. You got me. But let me get on out of here. I appreciate y'all coming through, stopping by, showing your boy Blue love and holding me down. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.